It's really, for example, if a computer is, let's say a robot, is programmed to make, let's say, a left turn every time it comes to a wall or some kind of obstacle, then you certainly wouldn't, say that that robot had a free will. It's doing what it's programmed to do. It can't do otherwise. It can't, it has to do what it's programmed. Again, we human beings are programmed biologically, genetically, to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Now, all right, some people might raise the objection, well, there are times when we could do what's most pleasant or what's pleasant, but we actually choose to do what's going to create more pain. And that's true. It's true, but that's really that well, no, it's true in a sense, but what happens in those cases, for example, we have a conscience. Okay, we have a conscience that needs to do what we consider right. So, like, let's say I'm taping this show while the Libyan revolution is taking place. Okay, and there are many Libyan citizens. They're going out into the streets, risking their lives, getting killed, for the greater good, to establish democracy in Libya. Okay, so what happens is, like, the pain that they would feel by not fighting for, by not risking their lives for this democracy, for the freedom of self-determination, freedom from Gaddafi as a dictator, a very cruel dictator, the pain they would feel by not doing something about that would be more apparently than the pain of getting shot by a bullet or even losing their life. That's what our conscience is about. There are other examples of this. Sometimes, like as parents, we will sacrifice. We will just work very hard. Like especially like mothers with infants. They're the infant has to be constantly attended to. They can't. Their conscience won't allow them to just simply do what they want and seek their own pleasure because because of love for their child. So basically they will choose to undergo the pain of being very attentive to the child, of just like sacrificing their own pleasure for the health and benefit of the child. But again, that's really it's a satisfaction of the demand of their conscience.